Good morning, Virgos. Good morning. This is Tarot with Kat, and I am Kat. Hello and welcome. Today is Monday, November 17th, and I'm here every Monday doing tarot readings for all the fire and earth signs, and every Wednesday morning for all the air and water signs. So welcome to my channel. If you're returning and you have not yet subscribed, take a minute right now and hit that subscribe button. It's totally free, right down there below. It's going to get you a free membership when I open up my member section, and I do extended reads and all this stuff. After the first 500, it's going to cost a couple dollars a month to be able to get your extended reads and lots of other bonus materials. But for my first 500, it's free. So do hit subscribe now if you haven't done that yet. All right. With that said, Virgos, this week your theme is going to be on balance and clarity this week. You're going to feel a mix of emotional reflection and practical progress. Okay, so reflect, take the steps to keep moving forward. Communication and planning are going to be key to navigating this week for you. The new moon highlights personal transformation, while Sagittarius energy, we're moving into Sag season, helps you focus on truth and authenticity. Now let's see what the tarot has to say for you, Virgo. This is the reading for Virgo for the week of November 17th through the 24th. All right. I am using the Centennial. I put my decks in the wrong place. I'm using the Centennial Smith weight deck here, which I've linked in the description to this video, as well as, ooh, there you are. Lots of other information and biblical parallels to this tarot reading, and a link to buy me a coffee if you really enjoy this reading and would like to support my channel. All right, Virgos, you are coming up this week as a Queen of Swords. So we're going to do a general Celtic Cross spread right now. I'm going to lay them out really quickly, and then we'll go more deeply into the reading. But for these general readings, I find that a Celtic Cross spread gives us the best overview. Going to be really important, though, that you check out not just your sun sign, but your sun, moon, and rising sign. And if you don't understand the difference between those, check out my November video, which is all about sun, moon, and rising. I will link it at the end of this video, all right? After that, you'll probably want to start watching all three of your tarot readings because it will give you much deeper understanding. And after I open my member section, we will be doing different kinds of reads from the Celtic Cross and different decks of cards, and even throwing in some things like the I Ching, which is not tarot, but goes very well with tarot and tarot energy. So you are coming up as the Queen of Swords. You are being crossed as your challenge, obstacle, or awareness, Virgo, by this 10 of Wands. Down here in your subconscious tool shed that you're bringing along with you is this Hanged Man. Stepping out of your immediate past is a Queen of Pentacles. Crowning you in your ideal, in your crown, is a Two of Cups. Stepping into the immediate future, right at the end of November, beginning of December, is a Devil card. You and your environment this week, Virgo, are feeling like a Four of Swords. Your environment around you is giving you a Ten of Cups. Beautiful. Your hopes and fears section, you're going to get two cards because you got a bonus Pixie card popping out from our Centennial deck. I'll explain more when we get deeper into this reading, but you got the bonus card from Pixie plus, that's beautiful, a Knight of Cups. I think those are definitely hopes this week with what your focus is. And then your potential final outcome, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Wow. What a spread, Virgo. All right, we're going to pull one more card from my holographic Rider-Waite deck here. This card is going to stay hidden until the end of the reading, and it will confirm, or usually it's further clarification on this spread or on one of the cards in the spread. And there it is right there, making sure we have only one. We'll keep that hidden till the end underneath our universe in the pyramid, and then we'll check that out. All right, Virgo, so we've got you as feeling like the Queen of Swords this week. Queen of Swords energy. Remember that the tarot is genderless. So when we talk about Queen of Swords energy, swords are thought, reasoning, could be higher learning, education, communication, truth. And queens in the court cards are the nurturers. They're also the ones who tend to the past. So they're the ones who who focus on healing the things of the past and nurturing it so that we can be healed and then move forward. Whereas kings are more forward looking and don't look in the rear view mirror as much. So this is nurturing energy, focused on reason and logic, is you this week. Okay. You're being crossed as your challenge, I believe. Challenge, obstacle, or awareness. And for you, it's obstacle or challenge is this 10 of Wands, all this work that you're trying to wrap up and do. You've got a lot of tasks. You've got a lot. You feel like you have a lot that you're trying to tackle. And that's what's crossing you as an obstacle. You are bringing with you as part of you, who you are is the Hanged Man. So this is all about pausing to look at things from a different perspective. It very much goes, it's interesting that you come up as the Hanged Man and you in your environment are feeling the Four of Swords. I equate this to a Hanged Man a lot, because that's all about taking time out to think and look at things from a different perspective. It's kind of also what the Four of Swords is. So yeah, and you're seeing things new in new ways. So you're bringing this with you. So you've already done this. You have the ability to do this. You have the ability now, because you've done it, to consider things from other perspectives. You know, not everybody has that empathy, and not everybody even has that capability of looking at different perspectives. It's a skill that you have to develop. It's a developmental milestone in life, really, and you've achieved it. So, because you're bringing that with you in your subconscious tool shed. You're stepping out of, in the immediate past, Virgo, Queen of Pentacles energy. So Pentacles are about health, wealth, and finances. So again, the Queen, and again, the one that's taking care of everybody and trying to like nurture that, fix that, make sure that's all okay, that everybody's health and is taken care of, and that the finances are doing well. And that's that energy that you are stepping out of, that you've had that focus, but feeling good at doing it well, like handling it, because it's a queen. So she's handling it. In your ideal, crowning you, Virgo, is this two of Cups. So Two of Cups is connections and new relationships. And I think that's your communicating. It's communication also. I mean, well, swords would be communicating, but it's connecting on more of an emotional level. It's making emotional connections. So I think this tells you, remember I said you're going to be doing emotional reflection and practical progress. So I think this has to do with connecting with people more on an emotional level in your crown. Okay? Not just, you were Queen of Swords, but you got to make sure you're connecting on that heart level. You're stepping into, in your immediate future, the Devil card. Okay, so check out my October video for Halloween. I did a video about the scariest cards in the tarot deck. All the cards that I hate when they come up because they're scary. They're hard things, and they're scary things. And the Devil's definitely one of them. He's the top 5. I'll link that video at the end of this as well, along with my Sun, Moon, and Rising video. But the Devil card, he represents all those things, all those bad habits, addictions. It can be alcohol, chemical addiction. It can be toxic relationships. It could be mindless scrolling. It could be procrastination. It could be anything that pulls you off of your intended and right path and is keeping you from progress is the Devil. It's very important to remember that it is self-imposed, that it is not, he can represent having a feeling of powerlessness. So maybe you're going to step into a situation where you feel like you don't have the power, but you do. That's the really important thing to remember with the Devil is you got to look at them. Their chains that are around their neck are connected to this block that he's sitting on, but the chains themselves, like their hands aren't bound. The chains are super loose. Like they just take it and go like that. They're not. It is voluntary, totally voluntary. Okay, it's very important to remember that you have control over the Devil. You're going to be facing that. I feel like you're going to be feeling like you're powerless, but it's really important to remember that you're not. You and your environment are feeling this Four of Swords. So this tells me you're going to be feeling like you want to be quiet. You don't want to talk. You don't want to communicate. You want to be just contemplative and thinking about things this week and not speaking. Okay? This is a card of no communication. So that you have a chance to look at things from different perspectives, like the Hangman, right? So yeah, that's what you're going to be doing and how you're feeling in your environment, Virgo. Your environment itself is handing you this beautiful just abundance and joy and love. I think you're going to have lots of connection. This is generational joy and happiness and family. You've got a whole family here. And so I think you're going to have that around you and feel that around you this week. Hopes and fears, and I think it can only be hopes, again, related to these relationships and cups. You've got two. You've got this beautiful Pixie lovers card, 2 lovers on it with like these flying, I think they're flying fish, which creativity, fish are creativity, and all this water. So this is, and white for, it has white for purity, quite a bit of yellow for happiness, quite a bit of water for intuition and creativity, and definitely lovers. So I feel it's also passion. So I think it goes right along with your 2 of cups and these relationships and connections that you're wanting to make. Because look, it comes right along with a Knight of Cups, which is Knights are about taking action and progress toward. So this is taking action toward making emotional connections is the Knight of Cups. So it's definitely what you're hoping for this week is those connections, continuing and making those connections. So the final outcome, so your environment is a 10 of Cups. Final outcome potentially is a 10 of Swords, which is also one of my darkest cards in the tarot, also in the top 5. You've got 2 of the top 5 in your reading. So do check out the darkest cards in the tarot. It's going to give you a good understanding. I'll link it at the end of the video. But this is a total and complete ending of something. Not always necessarily a death. It's something that's been completely ended and put to bed. So it's kaput, it's done, but it's beautiful. It looks very painful and it can be. Obviously, it was painful. Past tense is really important here. It's got all this water flowing across. Trust your intuition. There's healing happening, and across the way, a yellow sky or yellow lands across the way, which is so happiness coming because this is over. Whatever this hard thing was, which we've all been through in the last couple months, it's ended. It's ended. This 10 of Wands, all this wrapping up in it. You got another 10 here. You got 3 10s. 10, 10, 10. And 10s are the end of a cycle. And then also the new beginning, because, 10 and 0 is 1. 1 is, manifestation back to the beginning. So you've got 3 10s here. So you are definitely at the end of a cycle. Definitely at the end of a cycle and starting anew and making beautiful connections and relationships as you're doing it, which are going to be really important for you. And you got that Devil in your future. So I wonder what our confirmation or clarification, it could be a confirmation card. Just another one of these saying, yep, that's it. Usually, though, it's further clarification. Maybe how to cope with the Devil. Maybe how to cope with this, not to become too exhausted here. Maybe clarification about this Hangman perspective. I don't know. Let's find out. Knight of Swords. So you got the Queen of Swords. You are the Queen of Swords. You got a Knight of Swords coming in with some swift action, swift communication, very swift action coming in, maybe coming with the Knight of Cups, and maybe related to this final ending of something. So curious. I'd love to hear back from you with more information on this. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Virgo. If you have not yet hit that subscribe button, do so now. You would get your extended read free. This would be the point in time where I stop the video and I say, hey, members, if you're a member, do head over and check out your extended read, and I would link the extended read right here, and you could get more information on this spread. We would pull out other decks and extend it, maybe pull out the I Ching, and yeah. And so hit that subscribe button because you can get that for free once I hit 500 subscribers, which is going to be pretty soon. It's happening. It's going to be a few dollars a month after that. So do get yours now for free. Have a blessed week, Virgo, and I hope to see you back next week. Take care. $1 a month after